Good morning. I am really sleepy and this is a very bad lighting. This looks better. Honestly, I don't know why I'm whispering because Jorge is awake. I'm actually really excited about today's video. What is happening is not really exciting itself, but the fact that I'm doing a video about this, I think it's just gonna help a lot of people out there. And well, it's nothing new, but basically, I don't know the productivity system or the planning system that you have, or even if you have one. I have one and I love it and it works. Problem is, I'm doing a PhD, which means tasks, projects, things to do in general can pop up out of nowhere with a very tight deadline, which means your entire schedule just gets messed up. I am a very structured person. Like, I like my schedule. I like to know exactly what I have to do when I have to do it. The moment a task jumps right in with a deadline, which is really soon, really puts me in a state of stress and anxiety, and I don't know how to deal with it because I don't want to stop doing the other tasks that I put on my schedule, but I really have to focus on this new one because it has a deadline and it's urgent. So I just end up in a very negative cycle of trying to do everything at the same time, and at the end I'm not being productive. I'm in a very stressful state and I'm not making any progress on any of the tasks, and at the end I'm taking a very long time to do all of it. So I got to this point where I was like, okay, I think it's time that we stop, breathe, and just have a look at everything that we have to do. So this is what we're going to do this weekend. It's Saturday morning. I have a deadline for the article. I'm already, like, I told my supervisor that I would give it to him this week that just ended, and it didn't happen because I'm a perfectionist and I need the article to be perfect, and I need to get over that because the article is going to receive feedback from my supervisor, which is great, but I just have to give it to him at some point. And anyway, apart from the article, I have to do a PhD progress report. Also came out of nowhere and I have to put in my calendar. And apart from that, I was working on other things with my analysis, and also, I don't know if you know, but I mentioned before that I usually take the weekends to work on my side hustle, which is creating content for YouTube, creating content for Instagram, my website, my blog, just making sure everything is running. And for a very long time there was this video that I wanted to create, which is a new episode of Becoming Her, but because it's not really happening right now, I was just juggling too many things and I was like, I can't. So I think it is a wonderful idea to use this video to talk about tight deadlines, stress and anxiety, and how to deal with them. And voila. So this is what the video is going to be today.
I was never the one to write up a song for just anyone. I was always the one to find myself lost in long conversations, cause I've always been told that things will unfold if you keep on waiting.
Okay, I'm back in the bathroom with another coffee. I really hope I don't drink more coffee. Anyway, one of the things I think really help when we're in this state is to change the environment. When you work all the time in the office, when you work a lot at home, sometimes you need a change of scenario just to get motivated. So Jorge and I are going to look for a cafe that we can work on. The sun is out, so we're going to take advantage and get a little bit of vitamin. You know, spending time in nature or under the sun or walking for a bit can really get you motivated and release stress and anxiety. So I'm going to get ready.
I was so stuck, I kept on playing my part, wanting to give up cause nothing was changing. But with you it's so clear, and now that you're here I see colors in every spectrum. Guess I finally learned my lesson, cause you glue all the pieces back together. Yeah, you take all my wrongs and make them better. Yeah, you're making me wanna try forever. I feel so free, oh my sweet baby. myself, and I'm thinking out loud. We won't need nothing else for the rest of our time, and I know it so well. I will always be by your side. 'Cause you glue all the pieces back together. Yeah, you take all my wrongs and make them better. Yeah, you're making me wanna try forever. And I feel so free, oh my sweet baby. Cause you glue all the pieces back together. Yeah, you take all my wrongs and make them better. Yeah, you're making me wanna try forever. And I feel so free, oh my sweet baby.
Hey, I am back. I walked for a little bit with Jorge when we left the cafe, and then I just took the tram because it was going to start raining. I mean, it's actually raining right now, and also I have a lot of things to do, and the place where we were up to our home was a very long walk, and even though I really wanted to walk, I know I have to do a lot of things still today, so yeah, I don't want to stress, and I want to keep up with the schedule that I did for myself. So I have done some intense writing, but I'm still not done. I have to do a lot more. So what I'm gonna do is a tiny break. I'm just gonna clean a little bit. Oops, what happened? I'm going to hang up the clothes and get back to work. And you know, sometimes when you work, setting a nice ambience really helps, and tricking your brain into thinking it's not actually working, for me, really works. I feel like I'm using the same words all the time. So I'm going to set up a little, you know, aromatherapy going on in there. I like putting my work playlist on. Let me show you. So I'm gonna put my work playlist in this tiny speaker. I read an article that said that if you put your music, which obviously shouldn't have any lyrics because if not it will be harder for you to focus. If you put it into a speaker rather than in your earphones, it's better for concentration. And also they suggest like very low volume, because if not you can get easily distracted. So I tried that and it really worked. So I'm going to do that for today. And Jorge is gonna meet some friends, so I'm gonna be all alone at home. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna set like the perfect ambience, trick the brain into thinking it's doing something fun. And yeah. Hey guys, it is 8:30 and I think it's time for a rest. I'm not finished with what I planned to do today. I mean, I knew I was not going to finish the article today, but I really wanted to like get to a point where I was happy. But I just think I'm too much in my mind, and that's why I want to share this with you. The article, I just need to let go of it and give it to my supervisor, but I'm not happy with it. I don't like the, it's not that I don't like the topic, I'm not good with that topic. So it's really hard, and also I have the feeling like it's very basic. I'm not digging in deep into details, and I don't know if that's okay, or I don't know. Anyway, a break is needed. It's 8:30. Normally by this time during the week I am doing my evening routine, you know, I do my yoga, I'm getting ready to go to bed. But during the weekend I take a break of my weekly schedule, and also I allow myself to sleep in, so I don't wake up at 5 like I like to during the week. Which is one of the goals that I'm working at right now. One of my new 2024 goals is going back to the schedule that I love, which is waking up at 5. So I'm slowly working on it. Still not there, but close. Some days it's great, others it's quite the struggle. So yeah, normally in the weekends I wake up at around, 8, 9, 10. It really depends on what happened the night before. So because it's 8:30, I still have energy and motivation to keep on writing, so I'm not in a rush to go to bed, but yeah, by 11:30, 12 I want to be in bed. So I'm gonna do a tiny break. I need dinner. I don't know what to have. I don't know if I should be bad and cheat on my diet and treat myself with some sushi or something, or just cook something really quick. I'm going to hang the clothes from the other laundry that I did, and I think I'm going to distract myself with one of my favorite TV shows, the one that I'm currently watching, Pasión de Gavilanes, you know, and yeah, just a small break. Maybe I can be back by 9, 9:15, back to work and in a chill way. I also have like a tiny bit of a headache, which I don't think it's like major. I just think it's because I have been sitting down for a very long time writing since I arrived. So I think, yeah, a break is very much needed. And also I'm going to change clothes and just get into my pajamas. I'm going to have a shower so that I can relax.
You'll never feel the way I feel. You don't know if my love is real. Baby, listen to me, here's the deal. When you're not here, I'm not the same. I'm needing a new chapter, babe. Been stuck here in a bed for days. I've been staring at the telephone, 'cause when you're gone, I miss your face. Late o'clock, body talk. There's no need to bring it up. Nothing you say makes it better. Wrecking ball, tear apart. Issues left behind, restart. Nothing you say makes it better. don't wanna give you up. I know we've been through way too much, but I'm confident we'll make it through. I'm here for you, you're not by yourself. Later, clock, body talk. There's no need to bring it up. Nothing you say makes it better.
Hey guys, so brunch time is over, and I just wanted to share a thought that I think maybe can help. This morning I woke up feeling very stressed about the article that I have to write, well, finish writing. And sometimes when we have this overwhelming feeling, we just want to lock ourselves up in our apartment or whatever it is that we live and just work non-stop. And that sometimes can work for some people, but also can have a very negative impact. Like me, for example, when that happens, I tend to enter an overthinking cycle of like, oh my god, I have this much left to do and this time to focus on, and I cannot be productive or efficient. So when that happens, I remember my mom told me when I was a kid, because this has happened to me my entire life, and she said it is better to just go away, take a break, disconnect, gain your energy, and then come back to it. You will have done more things, you would have relaxed, and when you get to the point of working, you will actually be more productive and more efficient. So I'm actually very happy that I didn't cancel last minute to my friends. I really loved the brunch and just the time with them. So yeah, they're also PhD students, so they get it. So yeah, and now I was going to go to the coffee shop from yesterday, but it's very far, and something that I really struggle with when I have tight deadlines is like whenever I'm looking for a place to work, the time that it gets me to find that place, if it's very long, it stresses me up and it gets my anxiety levels really, really high. So my friend just dropped me in a place where actually I know there's a coffee shop that is really, really nice to work. So I'm gonna go and check it out, see how it looks, if I can work there, to avoid just like the 20-minute tram ride to the place, because it's already noon and I really want to go finish the article and then go back home to edit this video. So yeah.
Tear apart, issues left behind, restart. Nothing you say makes it better. Bring it right back to me, baby. No, we've been here before. Give me the real this time, no cap, no lie.
Hi, I'm doing a small break, taking advantage to walk even though it's very cold. The coffee shop was just like piling up with kids and the music was going higher, so I was like, maybe this is my cue. So taking a small walk. We'll get the tram now, go home. I think I might do a little bit of yoga. Mindfulness practices are really recommended when you're in this situation, when you have like a tight deadline or a project, and you have these stress feelings. Practicing mindfulness really helps. So hey guys, it's a lot later than last time that I caught up with you. After I came back from my walk, I was having like anxiety levels really, really high. So I decided to just come in bed and be like without my laptop, without my phone. I just didn't want anything. And something that I find really helps in these moments is to just feel what is happening, feel how your body is feeling, just like pay attention and do some breathing exercises. If you feel your heart rising up and you feel the urge to cry, just cry, let it go. I cried, I let it go. Sometimes you just have to let it go and just feel and cry and try not to think so much or overthink, you know, the negative thoughts, because when we have a lot of stress and anxiety, normally the negative thoughts take control over us, and that is really hard to deal with. So this was actually one of the practices that I wanted to advise in this video, is to do mindfulness practices, whether it is just breathing, whether you want to do a guided meditation or some yoga practice. And the thing here is not to engage with your negative thoughts. I know this is something really hard to do at first, but just when you're there with your eyes closed, just breathing, even if you're crying, just like you're crying. And when a negative thought comes to your mind, say, okay, you're there, but I'm letting you go now. Like, don't pay attention to it. Don't engage. Don't create the cycle. And at the end, I was doing a pranayama exercises to try and, you know, relax. I was focusing on my breathing, you know, not engaging with my thoughts, and then I fell asleep. I don't know if you have been following me for a while, but I do not like naps. I'm really bad with naps. Like siesta. I don't do siesta. Whenever I do siesta, I wake up with a headache. I wake up super disorientated. I don't know what day it is. I don't know what's happening, because whenever I do a siesta, I don't know how to do a siesta. Like, my siesta are like 2-hour siestas, so that's why I don't do siestas. But I fell asleep, and then like 20 minutes later or something like that, I woke up and I was like, wow, I felt so much better. And I don't know what happened. Maybe I just needed the rest. I just need to completely disconnect. And now I'm feeling so much better. I know I have a tight deadline, but I trust and I believe that I can make it, and I will make it, you know? Hello guys. So it's actually a few days after. The last day that I recorded was Sunday, and today is Friday. And honestly, I was going to end the vlog last Sunday, but some things have happened these days that I think really fit in this video and I think might help you. So today is Friday. Yesterday night we had a very nice experience. My partner gave me for Christmas present. It's called the tram experience, hence my face and the little makeup that is still in there. It was such an extraordinary experience. I really loved it. I got the chance to just be with my partner and talk while we were watching the different beautiful views of Brussels. And this is another reminder. Take time, even though you have a very tight deadline and you are in a rush, make sure that you take the time to do something fun. When you do something fun, you have these happy hormones going, and you will be more efficient and more productive in your work. And it is the case for me. So why I wanted to introduce this in this vlog is because from Monday to Wednesday I had a very intensive scientific writing workshop, and while I loved it and I learned lots of things, they were draining. And of course they were taking time from me writing my article, which is my priority at this very moment, apart from all the other tasks that I have to do. I'm feeling quite drained mentally because of the workshop. I'm feeling a bit tired, you know, overall, but I'm feeling very motivated, and I want to use today as let's get back on it. And I think maybe this could happen to you, that you have several days that you keep on working because suddenly something pops up. It's the magic of the PhD. And then you just need to recap what's going on, see what are your priorities, and see what you can work. So we're going to do that. First of all, I'm going to wash my face because I'm very, very sleepy. I'm going to change my clothes. This is another advice that you can do if you're working from home. Make sure that you're in an outfit that makes you work, because this robe doesn't make me work. I just want to be on the sofa playing the Switch. And we're going to do a little planning, but not so much because we already did that. Just like reorder tasks and work. I just finished working because it's a Friday. I was working. I was like in work schedule and I was working on my article, and now it's 10 to 7. I love that it's still a little bit daylight, but it's very dark. So what I'm going to do, and one of the advices for this video, is to take time for yourself. So tonight, Friday night, is Friday night in, and I'm going to plan a date for myself. There is a doggy coming that I have to take care of for like 3 hours. I think it was coming between 7:30, so I want to be prepared before the doggy arrives. It has separation anxiety, so it cannot be left alone. Poor thing. So yeah, I'm just gonna go very quickly to the groceries and buy a few things that I want. I really want a little bit of wine, red wine. So yeah, I'm just going to prepare my date for tonight. I have the whole weekend planned, which I would advise you to do that too when we have like tight deadlines and a lot of things that we need to do. When we have the weekend, I feel like we relax a lot and it's like, oh, it's okay, we have time because we're not in the working normal timetable. But I would advise you to schedule the tasks that you need to do, keep on working in the weekend a little bit. This is for when we have tight deadlines, not always. And also this is good because you make sure that you plan some time for yourself.